In this video, you fall asleep while I gently play Minecraft. If you enjoy relaxing with games in the background or slowly drifting off at night, you're in the right place. We create cozy, quiet series with softly spoken commentary and no loud sounds so that you can relax. If you'll indulge me now, I'd like you to get comfortable. Take a nice deep breath, and let's begin. Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of Minecraft for sleep and study. And here's our turtle making its episodely occurrence and saying hi to us like it has in every episode. Hello there, how are you? Going for a little stroll through the garden, are you? Alrighty. Now we have, before we get started on our episode, we have two people to add to our garden this episode. And both of them are for separate reasons. So the first person we'll add, I actually think we'll need another sign. In fact, before we add these people to our garden, let's make a few more hanging signs. I think we need iron for that. So some nuggets and ingots. Just double check that one more time. Lovely. And for the actual sign, we need stripped logs, that's right. So let's go and get some logs that we can strip. Maybe we'll make these ones a different color because I believe these ones that we've made were fir signs, fir logs. 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna strip these. And I'm sure you can already tell that our field of view looks a bit different in this episode. And I'm going to get to that in just a second. Actually, I think we need to make the chains first. There we go. One more. Yep, there we go. Perfect. I really like these hanging signs, so I'll probably be using them to commemorate these people. Now, we've got maple hanging signs, and as you can see, as I said just before, our view model looks a bit different. It actually looks hyper realistic now, and that's all thanks to a person named jaquescorner. And we're gonna put this person's sign just over here next to Lily and Dreamy's home, and that's spelt like this. Corner. And they recommended a mod named the first person model mod, which is what I'm using currently. And you can see that it kind of zooms our model out and makes it look like we're kind of playing in third person almost. And I absolutely fell in love with this mod, so thank you very much for that suggestion and welcome to our garden. And the next person that we're going to add will be probably over here. And this person's name, sorry, I have trouble speaking sometimes, is OriCantDance. I really like this name as well. And this person left a really heartfelt comment on our last episode, which read, "Waking up to this guy's voice is so refreshing, especially when I've been having difficulty sleeping recently. Plus the way you play Minecraft just soothes my soul for some reason. Keep it up, King." Thank you very much for this comment. It made me grin from ear to ear. And welcome to our garden, OriCantDance. We're going to put the signs back in here. Now it's quite a rainy day today, and normally when it rains we go mining, but we've been doing a lot of mining recently, and I think we're pretty good on resources for the time being. We even managed to get some diamonds in the last episode, which is awesome. For this episode, I was actually thinking of building a cozy little tree house somewhere here in the middle of our garden, and it doesn't have to be anything spectacular for the time being. Just something where we can kind of just start our episodes from that tree house. So that's probably what we'll be doing together in this episode, while you begin to relax. I'm gonna grab some more iron to smelt. And I've just kind of realized before that smelting these valuable ores gives you experience. And if you don't know where the experience bar is, that green bar on the bottom of the screen there with the number 24 on it, so that number is my level and the bar is my experience. And we can use that experience to begin enchanting later on, enchanting our pickaxes and stuff like that, and our armor with cool runes that sort of add different effects to them. Now we're still a little while away from that, but it's just good to know. Awesome, so for our treehouse, we're going to basically put together a bunch of different materials that might suit the environment. So some logs, some planks, some carpet, some cobblestone. What do you guys think out of this chest? Maybe some mossy cobblestone? Yeah? Maybe some actual stone as well? In fact, because I like the look of stone so much, it might be wise for us to smelt some stone. There we go. That was the sound of us leveling up just then from collecting that iron. Oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. We're going to smelt some more cobblestone into stone. And we'll grab a crafting table as well. Maybe some different coloured planks. Maple might be too light, but some oak planks might be nice. Along with some fir. Let's actually go and look for some more planks while we're here. We'll make an iron axe. I've got plenty of iron over here. We'll make an iron axe so that we can go and find some different coloured trees that we can harvest and replant. And that way we'll have a lot of different things to play with while we build. There we go. Awesome. Alrighty. And we're gonna head. Let's have a look at our map real quick. We're probably gonna just head up north towards these biomes where I believe there should be different types of trees. Actually, across the water there looks like a nice spot too. We'll head in that direction actually. So let's go and grab our boat. How cool is this? Is this model where we're just walking around? Let's see if we put out lantern. Oh, it's so cool. I can't thank you enough for this, jaquescorner. It's such a good mod. I hope you guys are enjoying the mod as well and how immersive it makes the game feel. Ah, there's our boat. Hello Daisy and hello Oopsie. Good morning. You guys okay in here? You're not getting too cold, I hope. Hi. Looks like they're having a bit of a moment together. Let's just leave them in peace. And we'll head towards... Oh, we've got a few turtles in our boat. Looks like they're having a moment together as well. Okay, how about we just make a new boat so we don't disturb them. I think we need some sticks as well. Where's the crafting? There it is. We're going to grab a few sticks. I can't quite remember how to make a boat. Let's look it up. Boat. So... Oh, it's just planks. Okay. Lovely. There we go. And I think it might be easiest for us to just plop the boat here. And away we go. And I hope you guys and girls who are watching have settled in now. And you're getting nice and comfortable in your bed, or maybe you're sitting in a chair or a sofa, on a sofa, as I begin to explore and look for different types of wood to gather for our cozy little tree house that we're going to be building. I hope you've begun to really settle in, maybe grabbed a nice warm beverage. Here we go. Now this is spruce, and it's a bit darker, and this is maple. I don't really want any more maple. But we can grab the spruce tree. There we go. There's another one here which we'll grab. Awesome. Grab a few of those saplings. And grab a few more of these logs while we're here. There seems to be like a little... What's this? Waystone, it says there on the top left. Activated Waystone. Not sure what this is. Let's type a name for it. Spruce forest. Is that a... Oh, sorry, that's not for naming. Okay, never mind. So, I'm not sure what this is for, but I believe it might be like a fast travel. If that's the case, that's really cool. In fact, can I gather it? I hope this doesn't break it, but here we go. Oh, cool. So, I'm not sure what a waystone is used for exactly, but I'm assuming it's to teleport or fast travel. Because a waystone in other games, that's what it's used for. Cool. If that's the case, that would be really cool. There's some oak logs there. Now, those oak logs don't really have any leaves attached to them, so we're going to leave them as they are. I only like breaking trees with leaves because they drop saplings, which we can then replant. Maple log. Okay. We'll grab one more spruce tree here. There we go. And grab some of those saplings too. And let's continue looking for some oak trees next. We'll head in this direction here. Looks like the sun is going down. We can't really see the sky too well because it's raining, but hopefully we get a beautiful sky as the sun sets. Some more spruce trees there. I've been in a lot of pain today. It's nothing too bad, it's just I went for a swim and I gulped a lot of water in between my laps, and I had a bit of pain in my ribs and it just made it a bit hard to breathe, so I would have liked to record this episode earlier before people came home and started making noise, but here we are. The pain has kind of gone away now, so I'm pretty happy overall. Oh, I think that's an oak tree there. Here we go. Yep, beautiful. Let's grab that. What was that? Oh my god, is that a whale? That's terrifying. Kind of don't want to get into my boat now. Maybe we'll just explore from here. I'm looking for more oak trees. I'm assuming they'd be on the left side here. Not quite. Alrighty, let's head back towards our boat. I don't think the whale will harm us. So we're going to go back where the whale can't really come inside, because I think it's too shallow for the whale in these parts of the lake. Okay. It's just a little bit scary. I do apologize if that scared you a little. I will do my best to protect us, okay? Don't worry. If I have to get my hands dirty, I will. As long as I keep us nice and safe while we rest and relax together. I can't find any more trees, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. We'll head back towards our house now. towards our garden, I should say. We don't really have a proper house yet. There's a bit of light over here. Oh, the pumpkins are lit up. That's pretty cool. There's also a bear, and I don't want to really impose on the bear's territory because they're very territorial animals. Just leave them be for now. Ooh, we're gonna fit under there. Ooh. Cool. Alright. We'll probably leave this boat on this side of the lake. Maybe just over here. Actually, probably closer to Daisy and Oopsie. Oopsie and Daisy, I should say. Keep getting the order wrong. Now we're going to begin building a cute little treehouse. Cozy is the most important factor there, actually. Has to be a cozy treehouse for us, so that we have a place to rest. Because sometimes after I go for an adventure, I like to rest myself. I actually think we could build it kind of just here into the trees, and we'll make like a spiral staircase going up to it. What do you guys think of that? I think that's a good idea. So we're gonna use the fir logs for the base of the house, tree house, and maybe we'll make it start from over here. There we go. Hi, Lily. Yeah. I don't think I've said hello to you today. Is that why you keep meowing at me? I'm sorry. I haven't forgotten about you. I know. Hey, do you want some fish? Let me see if I've got any fish for you. Otherwise, I'll have to go fishing. I've got a bit of salmon. I know. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming. There you go. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. She's purring now, so she was definitely just a little bit hungry. And I understand that people can get hungry when they're cranky, and I assume that also applies to animals. So we're gonna head down and let's start building this staircase, shall we? I'm gonna grab the stairs that we already have, and we're gonna make some more. Oh, that purring sound is so gorgeous. Maybe we'll just hang next to Lily for a bit. Are you done purring? Okay, I think she's hungry again. Let's give her another fish. Or maybe we should give her a cooked fish. Is that good for cats? I'm not sure. We'll keep it with the raw fish. There we go. That's so nice. And once we build our tree house, we'll make a cozy little corner for Lily, and we'll probably even build her a little cat tree so that she can live in it. Okay, we've got the stairs, and we'll probably use the mossy cobblestone as the base for the stairs. I'll show you what I mean by that. So we want to have a spiral staircase going up, starting from here. I know, Lily, I know. And then like this. And then like this. I'm kind of just making this up as I go. I haven't really built a lot of spirally things, but I think that's quite nice. We'll keep that. We'll keep it going. So we'll need to make a few more of these. We'll need to extend the base, I should say. There we go. I'm going to break some of these leaves around here. There we go. And we're just going to head back down. And I think from about here, we can just finish the rest with some wood. So we'll do a nice... Oh, that's the wrong wood type. Sorry. There we go. And then another staircase there. Break a few more of these leaves. How cool is that? That the maple leaves make a different sound when you break them to the fir leaves. Like, listen to this. Are you ready? And now listen to this. Can you hear that difference? And I think they've kind of accounted for the fact that these maple leaves are a bit softer, and they've kind of relayed that in the sound. And as a sound engineer, I appreciate that so much, because I know how attention to small things like that can make a big difference for an experience. Alright, looks like our staircase is pretty much done. And what we're going to do is we'll combine these axes into one so that we've kind of got... There we go. Oof, that was a bit loud. I'm so sorry. If I've just woken you, I do apologize. Sometimes there are loud sounds in Minecraft, and because I'm relatively new to the game, I don't know what they all are yet. I do apologize. We're going to get some more fir wood. I think we should have plenty in one of these chests. There we go. We'll grab almost all of this. Make some more planks. What I'd love to do is use maple planks as the base of my treehouse, and surround it with fur and carpets and other kind of things like that. So we're going to go up to the top of the trees, I should say. And from here, we'll start making a bit of a base. There we go. Lily, you're being very loud. People are trying to sleep, honey. Can you please be a bit more thoughtful? Put this down here for now. That was a quiet meow. I think she's heard me. She's apologizing. So this one I want to put kind of like this, because I don't want the stairs to be too claustrophobic. See, we can't even go through there. So what we might need to do is just get rid of these. Yep, this one too. This one too. And maybe even that one. And I'm gonna move Lily somewhere where she can just relax on her own for a bit. Come this way. Come on, darling. I know, honey. You're just being very loud and there are people trying to relax, okay? Ooh, I accidentally fell in the water. Okay, this is quite a lot further than I wanted you, Lily. Let's build you some stuff so you don't accidentally fall into the water, because I know most cats don't like water. And let's get you back up here. Come with me. Come on. Come on, honey. Where are you going? Did you just jump in the water? You're all wet now. Where are you? There you are. Okay. And I'm just going to nudge you towards Dreamy over here. That way you've got someone to keep you company. There we go. Okay, you can stay there, Lily. We're going to go back up here. Might actually be better for us to use slabs here instead of, because yeah, it feels like it's just right above your head. I don't like that. Oops. There we go. So maybe just a slab there. And then a slab there. A slab there. Lovely. And from here, we'll need to maybe go up one more from here. So just one more quick stair. Beautiful. And that can be where the base of our treehouse starts. Or the first level, I should say. And I'm a firm believer in not fixing things unless they're broken. There are always Through my experience on this earth, I've noticed that a lot of people, they get a bit greedy, or they just try to fix things that don't need to be fixed. And with that mentality, if we only need one floor for now for our treehouse, we're just going to keep it at one floor. And as we expand, we can probably extend that. Yep, that's okay. So this looks perfect. So from here, we'll expand outwards. I'm gonna break that crafting table. And this is already looking really cozy. I love it. We're probably going to put some glass down as well on the floor a bit later. And I feel like I've been talking way too much this episode. I'm just very excited to be here with you all. So I'm going to talk a bit less. Oh, actually, sorry. Perfect. I just realized I made a mistake. I was meant to do maple instead of fir. So that's what we're doing now. And we'll need to put a slab on that side too. There we go. And somewhere in this episode, maybe a little bit later, we're going to take a pause for a second. And I'm actually just going to highlight a few of the other comments from the last episode that I really, really appreciated. Just gonna break a bunch of these leaves. I'd love to keep as much of these natural trees here as possible and just kind of build around them, you know what I mean? And that's what we're gonna do. But for the base of the tree, I don't think it's very safe for us to be standing on leaves, so this is looking very, very nice. We've got some maple trees over here. We might even make a staircase going down towards these trees. So from about here, what we'll do is we'll add something like this. Lovely. Oh, beautiful. Just gonna go this way. Can we jump? Yep, go on that tree there. Awesome. Downwards like this. Beautiful. Let's just jump back up here, nice and slowly. And I'd love to put some stairs like that maybe, and some more logs for me. Excellent. Just like that. Actually, I just realized we don't really need this many. Should we keep it? Yeah, no, we don't need these here. I'm just grabbing all these loose blocks that we've got. And we could probably make some more stairs while we're here as well. Oh, we can make mossy cobblestone stairs. That's really cool. Let's actually try that. Let's make these out of cobblestone. Mossy cobblestone. That is so nice. We're gonna keep it like that. And maybe another 2 just like this. Oops. There we go. Just another level here. How are we gonna do this? We'll probably do that. Yep. Lovely. And just from the bottom here, we'll make another level. I've kind of eaten my own words, haven't I? I said I wasn't going to extend the treehouse more than we needed. And here I am doing exactly that. It's just such a beautiful space to play with. So I want to make the most of it. We can leave that like that for now. I think that's okay. And we'll just extend this way. There's something really comforting about the cozy building of Minecraft. Lovely. I'm absolutely loving this, and I really hope you guys are finding this as peaceful as I am, and that you're hoping to relax. And I actually think this is the perfect time to take a break and highlight some of the comments from our last video, our last episode. We're going to take a break here together as we watch the sun go down. And I'm going to put some comments on the screen. Now, if you did leave a comment, I just want to take a quiet moment to say thank you. The entire reason I started Pixel Dreams was to help people sleep and study. And reading your comments has made me realize that I can actually make that happen. I can really help people. And that means more to me than I can ever explain. Personally, I've dealt with stress and insomnia my entire life, and knowing that I can make it even a little easier for others to cope with that just makes me so happy. So what I'm trying to say is, from the bottom of my heart, thank you truly for being here. And whether you're here to sleep to one of our cozy episodes, or if you just want a gentle companion while you work, I will always be here for you. This channel will always be our safe little space from the chaos of the world. Anyway, before we continue, let's just take a second to breathe and relax. I'll cool down my vocal cords and then we can continue. Have a sip of water. This is also your reminder to have a sip of water if you haven't today. I'm often really bad with keeping myself hydrated. I go almost an entire day sometimes without drinking water, and then I just think to myself, wow, I haven't had any water today. And I'm sure a lot of people are like me, so I encourage you to have some water when I do as well if you can, if it's nearby. Or if you're too tired and lazy, like I would be, then don't even worry about it. Just keep relaxing here. So, thank you for that. We can see the treehouse coming along really nicely. And we're probably going to start to close up the treehouse. Just a level that we've already done. Maybe add some glass in there. We should put some glass. It's really important. I love using glass in my builds. I only seem to have one glass block left, so what we'll do is we'll throw some of the stuff back in here. Stack. We're going to put the Waystone somewhere in the middle of our garden. Maybe next to Bacon Boy over here. Bacon Boy, you're going to be the guardian of our Waystone, okay? This will be home. And I'm assuming that's for teleportation in the future, because they also look like they're quite hard to make. Look at this. You need obsidian, stone bricks, and a warp stone. And for a warp stone, you need ender pearls, amethysts, and an emerald. That seems like a very heavy craft, so. But if it lets you teleport, that's pretty cool. And what we're gonna do... What was I gonna do? Can you remember? I think I was gonna get some sand for some glass. Let's go and do that. Iron pickaxe. What do I need for sand? I believe it's a shovel. Got some ingots there. Some sticks. There we go. Lovely. Alright, let's go and find some sand, shall we? So that we can make some glass. Now, ideally we go somewhere where there's a lot of sand. Yeah, there's a desert down there in the middle of the ocean. So we'll probably head in that direction. Nice and gently. Gonna make our way there, grab some sand so we can finish our beautiful house. Now, are those turtles still relaxing in the boat? Okay, they are. That's alright. We'll leave them there still. Carry on, you two. Don't let me disturb you. I'm generally pretty good with directions, at least when I drive in real life or like at home. When I park my car in a shopping center, I generally know exactly where it is when I come back to it, even if it's been a few hours. That's one of my friends, Sham, he always says to me, I don't know how, but you always know exactly where you've parked your car when you're coming back from a shopping trip or something. I was like, yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Because I guess just an observant skill, like I'm observant. So I should be able to get us there and back pretty easily, pretty safely. So don't worry, you're in good hands. That's what I'm trying to say here. Now, I believe on the map there was a part where the water goes from dark to light. I think we've crossed that now, so we should be getting close. There's actually a bit of sand over there as well. There's actually a little campfire there too. Did you see that? Look at that. Some smoke. There it is. You can see it very far in the distance. Oh, what's that? That's cool. Oh, flying fish. Hi. You guys giving me a bit of a show, are you? Hello. That's so cool. Alrighty. And looks like we've arrived at our little sand island, so... Actually, under the map there it says Dune Beach, so that's what we'll call it. Oh, what is that? Are those seals? Oh, that's so cute. Hello. He's shaking his head. Hello. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you if you were sleeping. I'll just go this way. And we'll start gathering some sand. Now the mornings have been so cold here where I live, and even though I actually do prefer the cold because I get very happy with like the cozy vibes, I do wake up with a blocked nose most mornings. That can be quite annoying because it kind of blurs the line between, hey, am I sick, or hey, is it just a blocked nose? And then I obviously go for my swim and start my day, so... But if you prefer the cold like I do, you might know what I'm talking about. Lovely. Just getting rid of like this top layer here of the island. And have we got any seeds from these plants? No. I don't think we'll need much more sand. That's a little crab. Hello. Oh, you get scared. I'm not gonna hurt you, I promise. I'm just here for some sand. I went fishing a couple of weeks ago at our summer house and with Mum, and she actually caught a crab. And it was like a cute little thing. It just kind of, she pulled it up onto the wharf and it was just like waddling around. And then and my mum was like trying to get the hook out of its, I think it was stuck in one of its claws actually. And she couldn't get it out. It was so difficult because I didn't even know this, but apparently crabs are very dangerous. If they sort of catch you in their claws, you could lose a finger. And so I was a bit nervous, but she ended up just cutting the actual line instead of getting the hook out and then letting the crab back into the water. Do you remember where we put our boat? Because that's kind of my current concern. And once again, I think I've eaten my words after saying I'm very good at finding my car when I go shopping. There it is, next to the seals. Oh, there's a big aurora there. That's gorgeous. Wow. Look at that. Just taking a short break here together. Oh, what are those trees? They look very cool. Look at that. Should we go and check that out before we go back home? I think we should. Alrighty. Bye. Bye, seals. We can call that the Seal Island. And there's still these little floating islands in the sky. Look at how many valuable ores and minerals there are on that. It's diamonds and gold and emeralds. I can't imagine trying to get up there. We'll figure out a way in the future. Seems to be some kind of underwater temple. Atlantis looking building here. Is there anything inside there? Oh. Okay. I don't know what that noise was. We're just gonna dodge that. And we're gonna make our way towards these beautiful blue trees that we saw. I've never seen anything like it. It's like a spirit blossom biome. For those of you that play League of Legends. Yes, I also play League of Legends. This looks like a spirit blossom biome. They recently brought out some new skins, I think for Vex. It's like a stargazer skin. It looks really cool. Sorry, I probably shouldn't be speaking about League while playing Minecraft, but... Alright, we've got... They're literally called magic logs. And you can see the, you can see the trees are letting out these little cool little lights and stuff. So we won't take too many trees from... Do they drop saplings? Yep. We won't take too many of these trees. And we'll replant the ones that we do take. But these could be a very cool addition to our home. Okay, we're go grab this one as well. That should be more than enough for us. And I'm just wondering if there needs to be a special type of dirt or anything for these to grow, because these look like a very specific color. We're going to plant the ones that we've collected again. So there was about 4 or 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, and maybe just one more here. And I actually like these so much, I might grab 1 or 2 more of these. Beautiful. And a mushroom. A mushroom stem. These are cool. I'm gonna leave this as it is though. I haven't found any use for mushrooms at the moment. And I mean, I'm gonna be playing this world for a very long time, so I'm sure we'll come back for these eventually. These are beautiful trees. I'm kind of also looking for more mossy cobblestone. Calcite, cobblestone, blue hydrangeas. Let's grab a couple of those as well. Those are very tall trees. Plant a couple of these. We don't need so many. There we go. There's a chest in here. Oh, an ender pearl. That's good. That's 1 for our waystone. And an iron nugget. Thank you very much. We'll grab that chest as well. Beautiful. Oh, and that's mossy cobblestone. Wow. It's turning out to be a fantastic trip. Mossy stone bricks. Grab those as well. Some people get excited when they find a new biome about all like, I don't know, just exploring and finding new creatures. I get excited about the possible building that I could be generating from the materials. I'm a bit of a weird fella. Ooh, do I not have enough room for that carpet? We don't need that wheat seed. Let's grab these. Beautiful. Now the water, the color of the water looks so beautiful. And that's probably because of the dirt. What is that? It's literally just dirt. It's got this beautiful pink color to it. So I didn't know this until I was older than I'd like to admit, but watercolor doesn't actually just depend on the water. I know that sounds very simple, but you know, when I was a kid and my mum would tell me, you know, the water's that color, not because of the water. It's actually because of the sand or, you know, what's underneath the water that reflects the light, you know, and bounces off it. Yeah. Little Egush learnt that a bit later than he should have. Especially considering how much I love water. Water is one of my favorite things in life, is literally just going near the water and just relaxing or experiencing it. Flying fish. Are you stuck here? Do you need help? I'll try and push you back into the water. You accidentally flew too far. There you go. Off you go. Oh, I know. Don't fly back here. Off you go, little one. Yeah, there you go. Alright, let's head back towards our home now. Lovely. We've got a lot of cool little things now that we can use to spruce up our little home, make it nice and cozy. I hope you've had a lovely day today, or maybe you're starting a new day, and I hope you do have a lovely day today. And just know that I will always be here for you, okay? Whether you want to vent in the comments or if you just want to relax and watch me while you do something in the background. This isn't just for sleeping, these episodes. They're for anything you need. I love this diamond pickaxe, it looks so cool. And I'm probably, after this episode, I'm probably going to get a nice feed. I'm very, very hungry. Lately I've been very busy with a lot of things, and I kind of just don't even think about food until the sun's gone down. And it doesn't even bother me. Like when I was younger, I would almost like feel sick if I didn't eat, before lunch or something. And now it's kind of it's the norm for me, and it's very sustainable. I actually prefer it this way. Just a random grass block in the sky. But yeah, I'm probably gonna grab some food after this. I hope you've eaten, or, you've got something planned for food for today, because it is important to eat. And we'll leave this boat maybe on the other side here, next to our garden. Lovely. Awesome. We're gonna head back up to our garden, finish our treehouse. I might even like to grab some cobblestone and literally just stack with the cobblestone. Make a few more furnaces so I can put them in the treehouse as well. I've got a lot of these logs, 64 in fact, perfect amount for a stack. Slabs, seeds will go in here. We're going to use all these seeds soon as well and make like a nice farm. Rotten flesh. I'm getting a little bit hungry in the game as well, so let's eat a bit of bread. Let's also go have a checkup on Lily. Make sure she's okay. Dreamy and Oopsie and Daisy, they can all take care of themselves, but Lily, I do get a bit worried. Because she always wanders off a bit too far sometimes. Come this way. Come here, baby. Come. There we go. And we'll chuck you in here. If we can. She's probably going to find a way to escape, but you're going to chill in here with Dreamy for now, okay, Lily? It's for your own good. And we'll leave the tools in here. These tools we probably won't really need. Sounds like Lily's a bit hungry. Let's grab her a quick fish. A raw cod. I'm coming, honey. There you go. Is that okay? Now, let's grab the sand. Let's grab 44. Let's grab the mossy cobble, the stone bricks, the maple, the fir, the stairs, and the planks. Oh, and the stone. Remember we made a bunch of stone. We might use that as well. Cool. Very cool. Now I actually think what we can do... Oops. I think we should definitely add some kind of fences or something to the staircase so we don't just fall off like that and injure ourselves. But I actually think we could use these magic logs to make planks, and I just want to see what they look like. They're blue. That's very, very nice. We might actually make a bit of a pattern in this tree where we've got, something like this with some blue logs. Let's grab quite a few of these. There we go. That's so cool. Maybe on this side as well. Oops. There we go. And then maybe some glass in the middle here. Oh, I haven't even made the furnaces yet. Sorry. Oh, did I really forget the cobblestone? Oh, silly me. Let's go down and get the cobblestone. Where was it again? This one? Yep. Here we go. Oh, and I've forgotten the coal this time. Gosh. Yep, there we go. And just grab a stack of coal, that should be plenty. Now we'll probably change the design here a bit later. The blue, it looks a little bit out of place. And I definitely want to fix that in the future. So we're going to smelt some sand into glass. And that way we can put some glass here in our treehouse, make it look really nice. See, if I had more of these magic logs, in fact, what we'll do is we'll go somewhere and plant some more of these saplings. I could just make the entire thing out of the logs and the yeah, that looks very nice. So what I'm thinking is to put these logs on the outside and then these planks on the inside. I'm gonna put a few of these trees down around and see if they grow. I hope that you don't need some kind of special dirt for this, but we'll see how we go. There needs to be a bit of light coming in for these, so... There we go. We've planted all those saplings now, just have to wait for them. Should probably get a lantern for to hold in my hands. I think I may have accidentally put the lanterns into one of these chests or something. Let's see if I can find them. There they are. Here we go. Let's put these in my hand. There we go. That's better, isn't it? You can see a bit more now. These hydrangeas, let's put down. We're going to put one next to Mr. Bacon Boy over here. It's a bit too close. Maybe just over here. There we go. We're going to put one next to Ori over here as well. Maybe we could just put it here. Break a few of these leaves. There we go. And we'll also put one next to... maybe at the start of the garden. Or crispy bread. Maybe we'll put it next to crispy bread, actually. There we go, just adding a bit of colour to the garden. It looks beautiful. And now we should have the glass starting to smelt. So we should be able to... yeah, there we go. That's so nice. Beautiful. I've changed my mind about these for now, so let's get rid of these. They are very nice, don't get me wrong. The colour is beautiful, but we'll have to figure something else out for these. Awesome. Let's grab those back. Lovely. And just get back onto the staircase. I know, Lily. I know. Oh! Okay, now that one wasn't my fault. I had a bit of a stutter in the game there. Okay, that one was my fault. I seem to be struggling to get up. Gosh, pull your head together. Come on, Egush. There we go. And I'm actually thinking of using these maple logs for the outside. So let's break these like this and use the maple logs like that. That looks quite nice. I'm very happy with that. Yeah, I'll have to probably just go all the way around, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So we'll start from here all the way across. There we go. And under the furnace as well. Beautiful. And we're kind of just using these to make like an outline, you know what I mean? 3. Break a few more of these leaves. Make it go a bit more this way. There we go. One more this way, and then this way. Then we can break that. And we'll have to get more logs later, but that's okay. For now, I'm pretty happy with this. There we go. Maple and glass. So that looks a bit out of place. And we can get this crafting table as well. Is that going to be okay? I think so. Maybe some glass right here. And just like that. Beautiful. Actually, I don't really like the glass there. Let's get rid of that. Lovely. 2, 3, 4. Some glass there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Some glass there. Gorgeous. Very nice. Let's see if we've got any more maple logs downstairs that we can use to Gosh, I've dropped a lot of wood around, haven't I? We've got spruce but no maple, it seems, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. We can literally just go down to the maple biome and grab some more maple logs. Oh, that was a big crack. Here we are. There we go. A lot of these leaves are still stuck with the other tree. That's okay. We can leave them there. Maple trees don't seem to go very large. They're kind of just short but very nice and colourful. And I think we should have, as long as we have about a stack, 44. Yeah, a few more trees. And then we'll replant the saplings as well. A few of them fell in the water here. So grab those. Oh, look at that. They do grow, and they grow fast as well. That's awesome. Really, really cool. My pickaxe is about to break, and I know that that's a loud sound, so I'm gonna just make sure we don't break that. Sorry, I meant to say axe, not pickaxe. And we're gonna start replanting. So there's a red one here. Where was it? About here somewhere. I've got a lot more orange saplings, which means that I've probably cut down way more of the orange trees than the others. Fantastic, and we're gonna also put the other ones back as well. We'll just plant them both. These maple biomes are so lovely. I love the different colors that they have. Okay, I think we've planted way more than we've cut down, but that's a good thing. And we're going to use the rest of these maple logs now to kind of just finish up the first floor of our beautiful, beautiful treehouse that we're building in our Garden of Dreams. And I think it's going to be so lovely for us to just sort of start each episode in the actual treehouse from now on, and then head down towards the Garden of Dreams. Lovely. Let's finish the outside here. Oh, my axe is almost broken, so what we'll do is we'll just go down. Put that one in here with the others. Now, I still find it a bit odd that when you craft something in the smithy, or the anvil, I should say, you can't repair it for cheap. Like, I'd have to put, you know what I mean? I'd have to put this shovel. If I just put one, it doesn't even fix it. And a shovel only costs one. I actually just realized it might be because when you enchant something, you can repair it. And if you've got really good enchants on there, it's actually worth, you know what I mean? It's worth fixing it, even if it costs a few extra diamonds or a few extra ingots. So that might be the reason why. Let's grab that axe that I've just made. Now we're going to break that. We're going to break that. Get the logs back into my hands. Cool. Okay, pretty happy with that for now. That's our pace. And just on this side as well, we'll do the same thing. Actually, we'll leave this side as it is for now. I'm not worried. Just gonna make a bit of a ceiling for the treehouse as well. Maybe 4 high on this side. And then 5 high just over here. Goes this way. Yep. And then back here. Beautiful. Oh, sorry, that was a little bit loud. I thought if I fell on the furnaces there, it wouldn't hurt me. And we're gonna make the base. Cool. And I think incorporating glass into this was very important. So we're gonna make some glass there. We'll do some, maybe some magic logs on the bottom here. Like that. No, maybe even if we do this, how does that look? I'm not feeling that. Let's break those. If we had more of these mossy stone bricks, they'd look good, but we don't have enough of them. Maybe just some fir logs. It's a different color, but yeah, I actually do like that. That looks quite nice. One there, one there. Just another glass block there. And then we've got one more on this side, so we're going to build another, kind of just a doorway, really. That's what these are. That's what this is for. Beautiful. We'll leave that for now. I don't have to go too crazy with it. Don't want to make any noise, so we'll just go down from here. Lovely. We can make that glass there. And now these sides, I'm not too worried about covering the sides up because there's a lot of trees in the way. So this actually is already starting to look really nice and cozy. I'm pretty happy overall with this at the moment. We'll just do some fur there. We'll build this up. Maybe... Oh, I just realized these furnaces are a bit too close. Let's get rid of these. Grab everything. And maybe another fir log there. Some glass going up the middle. I'm just kind of getting a bit creative with the designs here. Let me know what you think. Oops. Maybe some planks, actually. Might be a bit better there. Some fir planks. There we go. We've got quite a few. So something like that. Actually, you know what would look good, right? If we put the planks through the middle. Yeah, that's good. And then at the top, we'll just do... The actually I think the top might need to be planks as well. That's okay. Let's do that. There we go. Let's put a few of these lanterns down. One there. Maybe these logs go up to the top here. I think that's fine the way it is. Beautiful. And then just one like that. Kind of perfect. We can just finish it like that for now. Lovely. And we'll eventually get rid of all these leaves and stuff so we can get a better view. But for now, they add a really nice cozy look to our vista up here. So we're just going to leave them as they are. Maybe glass on these sides for this one. What would cobblestone look like? Actually not bad. But we can't add too many different elements, you know what I mean? Otherwise it starts becoming a bit funky. So let's do like something like that. Beautiful. So nice. It's starting to look really cozy. I love this. Alrighty. We're gonna leave this as it is for now. Let's make some chests real quick. Crafting table. We'll put some chests on this side maybe. So what do maple chests look like? Very, very cute. Let's get, oops. I want to get 4 chests, so we can do 2 double chests. And we'll put them like this. And we're going to put all of our, crafting stuff in there for now. And our blocks. So, yep. Sticks. And that, and that. Beautiful. And we're going to put all the saplings that we've got down in the sapling chest. Hi, Lily. Hello. Hi, darling. Oh, left my shovel in there. Stack. Beautiful. Got some glass shards as well. Take the fish, take the bread, the carrots, all the food, the potatoes, the meat, the onions. Because that's going to be our actual home up there, the treehouse. We'll just we'll put all the nice stuff up there. All the food and the necessities can go up there. String. Lavender. No, I don't think. Ooh, some glowing moss carpet might look nice up there. Lovely. And let's play around with the carpets a bit, see what they look like up there just before we finish this episode. So I think the moss would look quite nice as you come up, something like this. Literally just wrapped around. And then maybe the blue kind of just complements it like that. We don't have a lot of blue, and that's okay. I think that looks quite nice. All of our food can go in here. And I want to figure out how to make carpets. Carpet. So for a moss carpet, we just need moss blocks. Which means that for a sea moss, you just need sea moss blocks. And we have some moss downstairs. So we're going to go and grab that and make a few more of these carpets. One of our chests, I remember definitely have it here. We've got heaps of moss in there. Beautiful. Now, don't worry. I don't think this is actual moss that we're putting down on the floor. It's just a carpet that's got the color of the moss, okay? That's what we're going with. Beautiful. That's so cozy. Love that. Let's put the furnaces down as well. The furnaces can go maybe one there. Oop, that doesn't work with the carpet. That's okay. So maybe just literally right here. Beautiful. I love this treehouse. Do you guys like it as well? I think it's so beautiful. we're definitely gonna polish it up in the next episode. Maybe even do a bit of mining in the next one. But I think this is beautiful. Gonna leave it as it is for now. We're going to head down into the garden. See if I can jump to that tree. Yeah. Bit of parkour. And the turtle has come to say goodbye to all of you. Hello. We should give this turtle a name. Let's call him Chuck. Chuck the turtle. And Chuck has just come down to say goodbye. And he'll make his visit in the next episode again. So we'll probably see him in the next episode. Beautiful. Our garden's coming along really, really nicely. Put a few lanterns coming off the staircase just to kind of complete it. Maybe one up there, and then get rid of some of these leaves. There we go. Maybe even a lantern coming off that. That is so cool. Look at that. Yeah, we'll do a better job of finishing this in the next one. But I really want to thank you for being here, for watching this episode with me. I hope that you are relaxed, comfortable. Maybe you're in the middle of a study session. If so, feel free to loop this so that you can continue enjoying this peaceful ambience. But whatever you're here for, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Dream on.